All right, guys. You guys look at the title of the video. You're looking at the thumbnail. I know why you here. You know what you came for. All right. Now, I just want to start this conversation before we get started and just let everybody out there know that I am not mad. Neither you should be mad at the decision that has been made here in regards to copyright claiming the content on their channel or on my channel or on anyone's channel that has reacted to the Pop the Balloon from Arlette's side. I just want to let you guys know that. Listen, as a YouTube commentary person, and I've been doing this now, I think it's going on 6 years at this particular junction, things like this is going to happen all of the time. All right. But to separate yourself from an average commentator to someone who is not just a hobby for them, right? This is something as they do for their place of business. You have to expect things like this to occur. So again, don't throw them any hate over there. We still love them, everything that they do over there. But, you know, just is what it is, right? And to a degree, it's been expected. We've gone through this timeless amount of times, an incredible amount of times before. And this is just another reminder that you have to diversify the type of content that you do, which I have. I mean, I have 4 or 5 years of equity up on this channel, even previous to reacting to Pop the Balloon content. But I love to be able to react to it because it served as the best place to demonstrate all of the things that we have talked about. We've gone in depth on the platform for the previous 5 to 6 years before that, and to watch live people dating live. Speed dating was just so many different talking points that you just couldn't get unless that platform was available. And then amongst the different Pop the Balloons, it is the one with the best quality. So at least at that junction. Nevertheless, though, I wanted to show you guys exactly what I just received. And, you know, I didn't take any notes regarding this video. I just wanted to just freestyle and just, you know, talk to you guys as if you were sitting right down in front of me. Not only about the content portion, but then also what this means going into the future. So I just received in my email a slew of copyright claims, and it just continues to go on and on and on. I don't think I need to show anything else, but you can see the specific subject titles of the ones. So they're claiming not even just full episodes that we review that's still like live on the live tab on my YouTube channel, but they're also claiming content that was cut up later, and I utilize it within fair use, right? I added my particular commentary or talking points on the clip. So they're actually claiming those as well. Now, there is, you know, a mixed view or a mixed opinion on this, right? So if you go through like a video like this, like let's say episode 34, this was on their side an hour's worth of content, and my whole live was 4 hours worth of content. All right. 1 hour to 4 hours, right? But I would say that that's a little bit more argumentative. Like we can have a conversation in regards to the reality of what that means, or should that be in fair use, or should that be claimed? But then they've also claimed the cut up versions of it as well. And I'll show you guys what this looks like in case any of you guys are interested in being content creators, or, you know, how is it that you can react? And we can go through all of that. Nevertheless, so when I originally got this, it was content owners and it was Future Limited. And I was like, who is that? Right. So then I clicked on view all actions, and this brings you actually up to the YouTube channel where it shows you the video copyright details. So in a video like this, so within this video, this woman, I discovered in the middle of the live stream that she had a whole OF account that she was hiding, purposefully trying to hide. I found it in the middle of the stream, and that's what I titled the video, right? Now, me finding that, right, the work that was done in order to understand, right, like to find that piece of content is not something that was done previously, thus transforming the work, or at least that's the way that I think about it. Nevertheless, you see here that it cannot be monetized, and then the content used, and then it's some auto-generated asset with some letters and numbers after it. But you'll see over here, there is a see details button. So let me click on that see details button, and then you'll see of this 20-minute content, there is apparently like 45 seconds here, and then 2 to 3 minutes over here that is being claimed. And you'll see right here, the claimants are Future Limited, which is on behalf of Arlette Amuli. Okay. Now, I immediately Googled Future and saw that essentially that they're a management company, right? So what it seems like, at least from my perspective, without having a conversation with anyone over there, is that they now have a management company. And the management company is doing claims on all of these videos. Now, commentators know when they see something like this, you can absolutely fight this, right? You can, but there's a lot of time associated with fighting and going back and forth and whether or not if you have a copyright lawyer. I'm not going to do none of that at all. I am greatly appreciative of the platform that they have created. I am greatly appreciative of the way that they've established themselves within the market, and they're sending a signal out that essentially is, hey, we don't want you reacting to our content. That means a lot, essentially, right? That means a lot. So I'm going to do what I think that I should do here, which is to respect that decision. Now, as it goes for Wednesday Pop the Balloons, I still want to do them, right? But I think until further notice, until I find out more information, I'm going to try to react to other versions of Pop the Balloon in the meantime, okay? And also, let me say this. This right here that they're doing is a lot different than a copyright strike. So there's a copyright claim and there's a copyright strike. The copyright strike means that they want to punish you for taking their content and, you can fight it, right? Because you think that it's fair use, you'd have to go get lawyers, yada, yada. They're not copyright striking, okay? Copyright striking means that they're mad at you and they want to punish you, okay? What they're doing is that they're copyright claiming, all right? Which is the way, I don't think copyright strikes should be a thing. I think it should be 100% of the time people should just copyright claim you, okay? And the difference being that they can select whether or not they can block your content in certain territories, in certain countries, or they can take the revenue that is being generated from that piece of content. Now, again, I know people are going to be like, whoa, who cares? MTR, continue on reacting to it. Again, I take this as they don't want us reacting to it at all. And I'm going to respect them within their wishes. Additional information as well. I've never had a conversation with any of the Pop the Balloon folks over there. I've actually had some of the MTRs ask me behind the scenes, hey, have you talked to them? It seems like, y'all cool. And I say, no, I've never had a conversation with them, but continue to praise them, their work and the things that they do, and as well show support. I view the commentary / podcast relationship as harmonious, right? They produce the content and you have a whole sector of commentary creators that then can market or proliferate the content while utilizing fair use, transforming the video either to add on additional value, additional talking points, educational value, as opposed to sitting back watching for hours on end and not saying a damn thing. Now, I kind of touched on this a second before, but I want to get a little bit more information going into the future. Again, I am not mad whatsoever. We've been reacting to them as a team over the past several months. And, sometimes you got to take a pivot and try other things, new things. The whole Pop the Balloon genre commentary is something that I plan on doing, perhaps on other channels as well. But I also wanted to show you guys something that literally just came in the mail today. I've been waiting for this for weeks now, but it just came into the mail here today. So I wanted to give you guys just a brief preview of some of the things that I have planned going into the future. Hold on, give me a second. Oh yeah, we upgrading, baby. This is my first Apple product ever. We going M3 out the gate with the Ultra, you heard? So I wanted to show this to you guys to let you know that, reinvesting into yourself or back into the channel is something I've not been good about within my business or my content creator journey over the past several years. But if you guys join me within the MT Army, this is actually one of the things that I talk about within that eventually it is necessary for you to hire around you to increase your breadth in whatever it is that you're creating. But then also you must reinvest back into the business to be able to anticipate changes into the future. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is actually my first Apple product ever. All right. I had an Apple iTouch back in like 2009. I don't even think they make Apple iTouches anymore, which is like the iPhone that couldn't call people. But that was it. All right. I've been an Android fanboy that entire time, Windows fanboy the entire time. But I am showing that to you to share that many things coming in the future, many new things coming into the future. Last but not least, guys, many people don't know this, but I actually have a whole section on MTArmy.com. That's my website. If you look down into the school community, which is my men's self-development community, I actually have a whole section about becoming a commentary YouTuber. Many people don't know this, but I kind of sort of stumbled into all of this. YouTube was a hobby for me back in 2018, 2019, until it was making more money than my post-MBA six-figure job at a Fortune 20 company right around the 2020 era. So your boy's been doing this like for a very long time successfully, and I have a whole section in there that speaks to the hardware, the software, the research, the mindset, and how to become successful in doing it, all right? And last but not least, you could suffer L's within your life or setbacks within your life, but what defines you is not necessarily that setback or that L, but how you choose to respond to it. On that note, shout out to the entire team over there at the BM Studios, Arlette, and all of them. We love you from over here. Keep on doing y'all thing, keep on being successful, and keep on demonstrating modern dating relationships today. All right, well, listen, that's all that I got for you at this particular junction of the video. This was kind of like a in the moment, emergency meeting type of a video. Nevertheless, much more to come, I'm sure, over the next several days as I begin to understand more of what's happening down up in here. But guys, let me know down below, did you enjoy the Pop the Balloon experiences or videos as they were represented to you? Let me know. What could I have done better? Let me know down in the comment section, because no matter what, we are community over here. We are family over here. And also, let me also say this. Shout out to all of the live stream G's. There's too many of you guys to go over, but you guys have demonstrated so much love, so much generosity, so much prosperity through your contributions and your donations while I was live. So thank you guys so much. I'd be remiss not to acknowledge you as well. All right. You guys were setting records over there. All right. But yeah, much more to come. Keep your eyes locked to the channel because we entering a new era. All right. Until next time, YouTube.